Hi everyone, welcome back to Vulcan. Right, so last time we spent quite a lot of room in the furnace room, more time than I probably should have done, but what can you do? It happens. But yeah, so we have these two furnaces pretty much set up. This one's obviously pretty straightforward. That's just for a very basic kind of smelting. Just chuck into here, let it activate, and then it'll just kick out whatever it's smelting. Um, With this one, so we've created this hotbox, and the idea is we're going to connect it to the centrifuge from the deep drills, and that's where we're going to process all of our degassed ore. I should get my iron back, which I did. So one thing I'm noticing is that as time goes on, the temperature in here is dropping. So currently it's fluctuating between different pressures, but that's because it's currently daytime outside. That's my light going out, and I don't even have a spare, so we'll go to that in a second. Um, so yeah, I don't. There's something in this room that's still losing heat, and I don't know what. I don't know if it's because this side of the glass is vacuum, or I don't know whether that pipe is kind of allowing heat to escape through the frame. I don't know if that's how that works. But what I am going to do is I put these two walls up just temporarily, and I want to go and take the frame out from behind them, remove the pipe. We'll have to leave the cow because we can't reach it, and we'll just see whether that helps that issue. If not, it'll just be a slow cooling down furnace, but what should hopefully happen is that it will always try and maintain temperature during daytime. That's the hope anyway. So let's go and do that frame. And then today I want to what do I want to do? I want to get the centrifuges up and running as a bare minimum. It would be nice to be able to start getting some ore coming through where we don't have to go mining it. I might as well replace you as well. Currently at midday. We probably not going to worry about going out right now. So I've made plenty of chutes. So we've got that. What else am I going to need for the centrifuges? I am just going to start with these two. I'm very aware they are just the standard power ones, and I will get to the combustion one at some point. But right now I don't need them. If we can just get something trickling through, that's better than nothing. And we can increase our power platform. Oh, there's a bloody storm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we can increase the size of our power platform as we see fit, really. The storm kind of just made this a bit meh, but screw it, we're going out. I've got the chutes. I've got the centrifuges. I'm going to want them to... Pretty sure the power centrifuges, we're going to need to automate them a little bit, aren't we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we will be able to set up some logic on this. Do I want the logic outside? No, the logic should go in the engineering section. So we'll just get the... They're going to be on the outside network. I need to decide where I'm going to put all the outside logic. I think it makes sense for it to go down here where the outside power is being drained. So we've got that battery that we built a couple of episodes ago. So this one. So yeah, maybe the logic should go somewhere here on the wall. Yeah, I might do that. Because everything's going to be connected to that black heavy cable anyway. So it should be easy enough to get set up. So we'll worry about that shortly. Let's get the centrifuges up. I want to go and take that frame out. Do these need anything? I need steel sheets, 4 for each centrifuge. Now I've lined up all my stuff here so I can reach it from the outside. So I'm going to take those 31. Oh, we're also going to need actually the heavy cable. So I've got, that's normal cable, that's heavy cable. Take that and put that there as well. We've got 35. Might be enough, might not be enough. Who knows? So let's go outside. Ooh, into the storm. It's times like this when I'm glad I've got a platform that I can just walk around, don't have to use my jetpack. I mean, my thrust can handle it anyway, but you know, it's nice not having to worry. Oh, I just thought I need a stacker. Oh, I've got a stacker. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yeah, that's connected, isn't it? So we've got to connect this to the centrifuges. Now, the centrifuges are going to be outside for now. I don't know if it will stay that way. So let's say... How do I want this? I could put you there. That's not clipping into the stairs, I don't think. Let's just weld it up and see how it looks. Need a wrench. Let's do that. And then we need the welding torch. Oh, and they've, yes, they've confirmed that they've added the achievements now. So when I logged in, I got one for planting a potato automatically. And then I got another one for cancelling the thingamabob, the airlock. Which was nice little surprise. It's been a long time since I was able to get an achievement on this game. That's not right. Let me get rid of this. Crowbar. Okay, so is that going to be close? I think that'll be fine. So we need the wrench and the steel sheets. And then the welder. Excuse me. Right. Let's get some chutes. So we're going to want to use the flip-flop. We're going to want to split between these two. Now, unfortunately, it handles the same as the other chutes, the whatchamacallit, the junction. And you need more basic... Oh, okay, I see. So I'm going to need... how do I want this? I guess that's fine there. It's going to be a little bit off, but is... Oh, whoopsie. Is what it is. And I can still get round, so I'm not bothered. So if we go for a straight corner and a straight, and then we'll get this one connected as well. Like so. And then all we got to do is get those two reconnected. Excuse me. So these are going to output the ore. So we're going to have a dirty ore, which is processed by these. So I can put both of these back into the same chute system. So let's do that. Can I put a junction here? I can. Like so. Is that right? One more. Yeah, that is right. Okay. So we'll go straight. So now we need to connect this chute. Now I don't have an easy way of getting to... Oh, I forgot that I can't jump right now. So I don't have an easy way of getting to this guy, but that's alright. You're lined up here. So I need to decide how I'm going to do this in a nice way. And already I'm thinking I'm going to change this because I want the ability to, if required, to get to the first centrifuge. If I did that, and that give you plenty of headspace, and then bring the same up here. Like so. Excuse me. Where's the junction? It is there. There we go. So I can get to this now quite comfortably. It's a bit tidier as well, it being up there. Okay, so bring this straight all the way along. the storm just makes everything so much slower. And then we're gonna go like so, and we're just gonna wrap it around the building. Oh, that's a hole. I'm gonna need more chutes. Come on. Just a little bit. That's it. Come on. Eh. And one more. Okay, so we're going to need many more chutes. I'm also thinking I probably need to bring that one up to avoid the advanced furnace that I've got. So can I get to base without much of a problem? Yes, I can. Right, let's get back inside. I don't know how much iron I've got. I might have to go and do some mining. Come on. Almost got to the door. Oh, actually, I might have some iron at the other base. Let me go and have a look. Just scrounge as much iron as possible. There we go. Okay. I'll get a drink while I'm in here as well because I'm a little bit thirsty. Let's do that thirst. Oh, I can also take those chutes off there as well. So that'll be helpful. That's you done. And I need to make a potato. There we go. Go away. While I'm in here, how's my oxygen doing? And okay. Let's take those. Where's my wrench? There it is. Excuse me. Let's take this down. So that's 4. Got a bit of steel. What have I got? Bit of iron. Bit of iron. Bit of iron. Bit of iron. Realistically, we don't really use this place anymore. So let's just take everything. And have you got any iron? You do not. That's lead. I did have... Oh, I smelted all the iron in that backpack, didn't I? Okay. So that is actually all we've got. So the chute's on you, but I kind of... I can take you because we're not using that anymore. So let's do you. You. And you. So what's that? 8 chutes plus the ability to make a few more. We might be alright. And the storm's finished. Boom. So, daytime's coming around the corner. Let's go and make all the chutes. Oh, I've got a... Oh yeah, this is what I got out of that other room, wasn't it? Let's pop these into here. You, and you, and you, and you. Don't do that one. Let's keep that as a spare in case there's something else we've forgotten. Chutes. Oh, so that's going to make, what's that, 20 chutes? That might be enough. Let's go and look at the temperature of the furnace. So the storm didn't ruin it. So the system is working. It wasn't hot enough outside, so it didn't allow any of that gas to come in. So we're at quite a nice temperature. Hopefully we don't lose too much. I will go and remove that frame actually. I need to remember to do that. That chute is level with that frame. I should probably run it backwards before continuing where I am, just to get the right level. I'll just give this a second to finish. Excuse me. It'll be nice to, if I can get the deep drawers going, then like right now I don't have to go mining, because I don't want to be spending all my time mining. I want to be building. Come on, last one. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, let's go and finish what we were doing. Let's go and take that frame before I forget anything else. That frame needs to come out so I can remove the pipes and see if that helps with the temperature loss that we're experiencing. Oh, it's getting hot out here, but it's okay. Just go over the top. Wig wham bam. So the furnace is there, so it's this frame. Right, so do this. Oh no, I need you. Put you in there. Right, so remove that pipe, and then remove that. What am I doing? Wire cutters. You go in there. Move you as well. Okay, so I don't know what else. That's insulated, so that shouldn't be allowing any temperature to bypass through it. So if that's still leaking heat, the only thing I can think of is it's because of the vacuum on the inside. And if that's the case, we'll deal with that later. Let me get the chutes. So we need to connect. Where am I? I need to... Okay, yeah. Fine. Let's remove you. Put you there. Don't need you right now. Right, let's get this connected all the way across. Have I got enough? I hope so, but I probably don't. Although, maybe. Now I do need the wrench. Yeah, I'll do it here. Straight up the middle of the frame. So get rid of you, get rid of you. Get that a corner. Do that one. Boom. So, in theory... Oh yeah, that's leveling. Oh, I need to work that actually. That might be what's going on with the temperature inside. You can see it flicking between multiple states. It does the job, but yeah, I'll go and check on that shortly. So, if I was to do this... Do this. Oh, nothing's going to happen because they're not plugged into power. Well done. So what we'll do is get you connected like so. Do the same here. We'll go that way because I think that will use one less cable. Can I put cables just there? Come on. There we go. And you run here. And we are going. So dirty ore is being processed. So for now, there's no automation, but I think we can sort that. So if we call this centrifuge 1, call this centrifuge 2. Okay. So that's all connected to the same network, so I can probably go inside and automate those. And how do I want to do it? How do I want to do it? For every one dirty ore, it's going to give me a single piece of something. I think the most of the time we're going to get iron.
Air tank low. Waste tank caution.
Oh crap! Look how quick the oxygen's going down. Run! Run, 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 run. That's because I've been outside in the heat. Quick. Vacuum, 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 vacuum. Let's go and replace my oxygen. And relax. Whew. You over there, you there, you there. Right, I don't need you. I don't need you right now. And go. We're okay. So hopefully we'll have maybe 2 ore from each of them. It's not a lot, granted, but when we get to the other centrifuges, it'll be a lot quicker. Oh, we're already on 3. We've got silver, silicon, and cobalt, iron, copper, and silver. So, yeah, I mean, no iron in that one, which is a bit bizarre. But it is like a random chance, so that's fine. Okay, so I've got you labelled up. I've got this is still going. All of these guys, shall I get these going? Yeah, why not? These are connected. They're not. Shall we get all these connected and then do some logic with this place? So you and you. You and you. Duh. And duh. Duh. And duh. And the idea I'm going to do is, if the power in the base falls below a certain amount, let's say we get to 50% power, these drills will not work. We need to maintain life support above everything else. Same can be said for the centrifuges, I think. So let's go and do some logic. But we're going to place it where it's going to go. This is going to be a bit difficult actually, because we're not going to see the behavior of them. We're a bit far away. Okay, so
Power low.
power low. Let's still sort that out while I remember. Right, suit, battery.
Filter low.
Filter low. Come on now. Right, what do I want? I want IC housing. I want a chip. I also would like a door. We've got the cable. My laptop is somewhere, maybe in the furnace room. No, it's down here, isn't it, I think? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we'll just go through maintenance. Why not? Righty ho. So maybe it makes more sense to put it on that wall for now. So where's the door? So I want this. Yum. We'll put the housing. Oh wait a second, it's going to be that way. Okay. I need to get you connected to this with the amount of cable that I have. And what we'll do is we'll run this straight down, because that way it will allow me to put quite a few housings in there. I need more cable. Let's go and get some of that. Are they the same colour? I don't know. More cable, more cable. Maybe I should have a printer down in maintenance as well. Might be a good idea. Right, make me some cables. Don't think I've got any more heavy cables, so no, we don't need many, just enough to get us by for this. But I will leave the rest of the gold to process. What are we on? Let's get 5, and then we can go. One more. Thank you kindly. Right, so back to there, get it connected, and then let's have a play. So I'm thinking the centrifuges are probably going to be using the most power. They're going to be using more power than the oh no, actually, let's have a look. The deep drill or deep miner, 500 watts. Centrifuge, 100. Oh, okay. The deep drills we're using a lot of power, as you can see. It's not sustainable, so we need to get this up and running. So if I do this and this and this, we've got one spare, so we can colour more in later. Alright, so you know what? Let's put you just there as a spare cable. There, you got power. You've got power. Fantastic. Okay, so put you in there. Right, so what I also need to do, so I have this line here. Do I have all the batteries connected to logic? I do not. Damn, we'll get some more cable. Because what I want to do is I need to read the sum of the power of all of them. And I think someone, if I recall correctly, there's a ratio we can read of the battery. So because they're all the same battery, we will be able to just batch read from them. And then later on, as I add more, I'll be able to, sorry, when I add some of the big batteries, I'll have to just add those to the coding. So that's definitely the output. Yes. So I need, what do I need? What does the, what's it called? The mirror. There's a batch reader, isn't there? Yeah, batch reader. So we can read, let's try that. Well, I don't think I've used that one before. Because I could do the IC, but I just need, I want to do it as small as possible, and I can't use the IC housing to read it without jumping networks. So let's just make a logic IO. Just one off, please. Pretty sure I don't have any. I don't think I've made any. Right, cable. Let you continue as you were. Let's say filter low. Oh yeah, because I've got one filter empty. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam. Ba-dim, ba-dim, ba-dim. Okay, so let's see. So we've got a batch reader. So if I was to, do that, Ah, now I need more cables. But before I do that, let me do this. So that batch reader is now connected to the batteries. But then the rest of it should be connected to this network. So screwdriver. What's this? Okay, so we want the station batteries. Okay, so that just lists them all, that's fine. And then we want the... Do we want the average? Depends on the type of average it's using. We could do... Well, yeah, if we do average, then that will all... The more batteries we add, that should always work. The variable is the ratio. Oh, there we go. So we're at 0. So we're at 79% power. Amazing. Okay. So let's get you. Let's do this as it's only on this network, so it doesn't really matter too much. But if we go power ratio reader. Oh, boom. Okay, so if that falls below 50%, I want to turn off the deep drills. So what's the deep drill? I need its thingamabob. It's prefab hash. You'll have to pardon the noise in the background. The dog is being a little bit mardy. So we want to define the drills to that. And then we're going to go start, yield, jump to start. Okay. We also want to alias power remaining to D1. Okay. So load from the power. No, load into R0 from power. I'm doing it again. Look, why am I adding capitals everywhere? Stop doing capitals. I've started getting into this habit at work as well, and it's just not great. Right, load power the setting. And then save to the DB setting R0. I'm just going to do that for now. Export you. Turn you on. Turn you off. Now we can. So. Oh, why did I do that to D1? I should have done D0. Never mind. Power ratio reader. 0.75, 0.7. There we go. So that's working. 757, 756, 756. Boom. Okay, thank you very much. So we know that works. So what do I want to do now? We don't need that. Okay, so save greater than into R0, where R0 is greater than 0.5. So if it's greater than that, fine. And then save batch to the drills, the on as R0. And that is it. So load from the power setting, check if it's greater than 0.5%, sorry, 50%. If it is greater than 50%, turn the drills on. That's it, I think. So confirm, export, turn you on. Oh yeah, that's just let me fix that. One second. So if I save to the DB setting 0. There we go. Oh, wait a second. No, we can be clever with that, can't we? We're not clever. We don't need that. Well, we'll leave that in anyway, just to reset it. But we can save to the DB the setting of R0. So export. That's a 1, which means the drills are currently on. Oh, we could even have a light that gives us our drill status. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. So we're currently at 73. So what happens if we set this to 0.8? Right, so that's turned the drills off because it's less than 0.8. Let me go and make sure that the drills are turned off. It's a bit of a long walk to check on it. This is why I wish they still had the cameras in the game. I never used them, but just imagine being able to connect to a camera and just view the status of your drills. Are they off? Can't really tell. I think they are. Yes, the drills are off. Fantastic. Okay. How are we looking in here? Bit of stuff. Bit of stuff. Right. Let's get that stuff out. It'll just keep us... Gives us a little bit of everything, really. It's getting hot out here, so as quick as you like, guys. Thank you very much. I then want to go and test our furnace and make sure it's all working. Bam, 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 bam. Excuse me. Oh yeah, so I shouldn't be able to turn these on now. Ah, there you go. So we know the code's working. There goes our ore. Seem to be quite slow. Okay, you get back to work and you get back to work. Let's go and check on our furnace room. Actually, we need to go down to maintenance and just see if the... Because I think that's where I've got the chutes going. I should probably change that, actually. We should have uranium in there. We should have cobalt as ores. What other ore is there? That might be, actually. Oh, that's a point. What's going to happen to coal? I think coal will just pass through, won't it? Because it's not being alloyed with anything. So, furnace is still hot. Furnace is still open. Nothing's gone boom. And maintenance, how are we looking? And there's... Oh, and yes, we've got our coal. We've got our ingots. Bloody boom. I might make that a little pen, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go get a railing. Because then you end up with this situation. Nyum. So we do have auto processing in place now. Railings, thank you very much. I just need to keep an eye on that hotbox and make sure it does maintain its... We don't need to go elegant here, do we? We'll just go standard. There we go. We need to get rid of the uranium. We don't want that in here, so eventually we'll need to connect that to a system that just spits the uranium outside. But yeah, for now, all is good, all is good. Oh, I'm stuck. No!
Hydration critical.
Well, I have a slight problem, so quit with your hydration. I'm stuck. Ah! Ow. I can't get out of my engineering area. I think that's upside down. Ah, it's fine. It'll be hidden behind that door. Right, water, and then we'll look at getting the centrifuges automated on the same chip as the deep jaws are. I do need to change it back to 50%, so we're actually producing some dirty ore though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. can't wait to bring this stuff over to the new base. Just you wait. It's gonna be amazing. Let me get a potato while I'm over here. Yep, all gone. All gone, all gone, all gone. So you... Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yep, we're all good. Out we go. So back down to maintenance and let's okay, so what we are at the moment power wise, so we're at 68%. So we know the deep draws aren't going. Are we going up or down with power? We're going down. I mean it's down very slowly. Still down though. It is slowing down though, so maybe we're just at a low wind point. This is why I think I need to do some solar panels. I might leave, you know what, I might leave it at 80%. It seems like a nice round number. If you're 80%, you could do some mining. So, we now want the centrifuges. So, centrifuge. I just need this. Oh, actually, that's really easy, isn't it? Define centrifuges basic to that. And then we can just save batch GE basic. Remove that S. Just to make sense, that's fine. The on should be R0. Now, what I also want to do is the centrifuge. I want to automate their output. So, how much can they hold? I don't know. It doesn't tell me what the maximum is. Or they're saying that I don't really want all that onto the same chip. This can be my power, oh, so I can do the lights as well from in here. Can't? Oh yes, I could make all my lights automated. I need a daylight sensor though, connected to this system. I will have a daylight sensor because I'm planning on having solar panels. Let's go and do that now. We can have our lights come on at night. Oh yes, oh yes. Excuse me. I had a daylight sensor over there. What network did I put that on? Oh, that's not daylight sensor, that's gas sensor reading the temperature. That's fine. Right, sensors, I need some gold. I have gold. Thank you. No, why did they go in there by default? Thank you. And kapowie. Right, I'm gonna go and connect this to the solar the power platform. We like to go out? Yeah, be fine. It's only 614 degrees. It's fine. Oh wait, not the power plant. Oh no! What am I doing? I need it to be connected to the outside network, not the input of the power network. So we can put this. I don't know. Which way do I want this to go? Does it matter? I have no idea. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to connect the. Hmm. Got that cable there. Oh, maybe I'll just put the daylight sensor on the room somewhere. I don't know where. It needs to be on this line. So I'll put it down near the deep drills, because that's what I'm currently going to use it as. Hang on a second. I'm having a brain fart. What did I even want the daylight sensor for? Oh my god. My mind's gone completely blank. I can't remember what I wanted the daylight sensor plugged in for. Obviously, to read the day. I can't remember why. So I'm just going to put it here for now. Like so. There was a reason. There was a reason for your existence. Oh, they changed this. That looks... I don't know, it looks clearer. I don't know why. There was something I wanted. You guys are connected to the same power thing. But I wanted... why did I want... I can't remember. I don't remember what I wanted the sensor for. I was saying... Oh, I don't know why I've just done that. I was saying... What was I doing? Oh my god. I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know what I want to do with life. I don't know what's going on. Who am I? What's my name? I have no idea. What was I doing? I was... This is how it starts. You're just playing a game. Completely forget what you're doing. 10 years down the line, you forget where the toilet is. This is what's going to happen to me. I said... I was doing the centrifuge basics, so they're currently going to turn on and off with that, which is fine. Then I said I was going to try and... I wanted to read from this... I genuinely can't remember what I wanted the daylight sensor for. I'm going to read back... I'm not read back. I'm going to watch back on the recording and go, yeah, that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. But yeah, I don't remember. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. So, I want the centrifuges to export probably every now and again, I guess. It would be nice to... One, if device is in error state, otherwise 0. I wish I knew how many it held. So maybe we just take, like, if... Does it have a count? It has an import and an export slot. Reagents. Total number of reagents recorded by the device. Is that what's inside of it, I guess? Probably. So we can load... So what we'll do is we'll load... Oh, I need another chip, don't I, for this? Because I don't want it on that same one. So, I don't remember if we did this. So let me just put that on there. Now that should be off, which means the centrifuges should also be off. I need another IC housing and a chip so I can start coding the automation for the centrifuges. Keep that on its own. Oh, the lights! That's what I wanted the daylight sensor for. Okay, okay. Remember, lights, lights, lights. I know it'd come back to me in about a year or two. Right, housing and chip. I don't think I have another one of each printed, so let's do that. Can I do that? I don't know. Housing is steel and solder. Do I have any solder? Yes, I do, and I have plenty of steel. Okay, I worry about myself sometimes. Circuit. Need some electrum. Do I have electrum? Yes, I do. Is there anything I can be doing while I'm waiting? Probably not. What should I do with that space? Oh, I need to get these lights automated as well. Yeah. It's coming. Everything's coming. There's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. I guess I can mark off actually some things on here. So we have the power platform. As time goes on, it will just expand. Drilling platform again, we have it now. It just needs to be spruced up, looking good. Walkways are a constant thing. We get the circuit going. Right, what have I got? So workshop. We have the workshop. Obviously, it's not finished. We have a means of ore processing. But what we're going to want is combustion centrifuges. Testing room, living space, cooling room, the rocket, my secret room, visitor, ACCO, MODATION. Yeah. This is going to be... I'm going to really enjoy this base. How long did it take to make one circuit? Come on. Thank you. Right, I've got the cable. Let's go and get this. So I'm thinking I'm just going to create a system that exports them when it gets above, well, as soon as it hits 500 reagents, is my thinking. Power is going up, so once we hit 80%, that should start being all good. 80% might be a bit low, to be fair, because otherwise we're going to hit... So if it's greater than... I'm going to end up with a situation where power, as soon as it hits like whatever percentage, it's going to turn them all on, but then they're going to cause a spike. So I should probably do it like it's less than, if it's less than 100, no, how do I want to do it? So if it hits less than 60%, they need to turn off. And then it needs to wait until power reaches 80%. So is it greater than 60%? If it is, then So if I do branch less than, let me think. How would I get lights on this as well? So 0, if it's, okay. If it's greater than that, yeah. If it's less than, where A is less than B, where R0 is less than 0.6. Is it greater than that? That's a no. Hang on a second. We don't want it here, do we? So once it hits that, and then here, we want branch less than, R0 is less than that, branch to... I don't know. Where do we want to go to? Wait for power. And then down here we'll go wait for power. So we completely jump out of that loop. So if we reload into this, load the setting, branch greater than, where A is greater than B, so where R0 is greater than 0.8, then branch to start. Else, jump to wait for power. So if it's greater than 0.6, fine, it'll do this, and then this won't happen. Hang on, we can't do that because we've already... It's greater than that, turn it on. If it's... So if it's less than 1, Or if we could just do branch equals 0, can't we? Branch EQZ. If A equals 0. So if R0 equals 0, then branch to wait for power. Otherwise, if it's 1, it's greater than, it'll just jump back to start and it'll redo that again. And then if it is less than, so if it does end up being 0, then it'll turn everything off, and then it'll jump to wait for power, and then we get stuck in this loop until we hit a 0.8 and they won't turn back on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we could do that as 0.5 and then set that to 0.9. Okay, I'm happy with that, I think. So export U. That is that one sorted. Right, okay. Next, we want to get the centrifuges on a piece of automation. So I'm going to... we're going to call this power down IC. That's our power down IC. This is going to be our centrifuge output IC. And as we go on, we'll try and make sure we label everything. Let's get you connected. Like so. Thank you kindly. Okay, I have another chip. Import that. Okay. So we need to alias centrifuge 1 to D0, alias centrifuge 2 to D1. I could do this in other ways. I could add them to a stack, get it to flick through each one of them. I'm not going to go that fancy. This is absolutely fine. We need to... That's it. So we want to go start, yield, jump to start. Okay. We want it to check 2 different machines, so it's going to have to check one after the other. The code's going to get stuck at 1, isn't it, really? Unless we have them both export at the same time, because realistically they're both going to fill up at the same rate. So do we do the sum of them both? So do we actually, we could batch do this. We could batch load from the centrifuges the sum of the, assuming, you know what I could do? Because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to assume it's right. So we're going to load the reagents, but we're going to do we're going to batch it instead. So if we define centrifuge basic, which was this, define those to that, start yield. Okay, so we're going to load batch into R0 the centrifuge basic, the reagents, and the batch mode is just sum. No. We want the average. So assuming it's going to add them all together, divide by the amount there are. So if it adds them together and it's 1,000. Yeah, actually I'm happy with that. Even if I add multiple centrifuges, I'm never going to add a ridiculous amount. So as long as the average is about 500 across them all, then we can do that. So set greater than into R0, where R0 is greater than, and then it'll just occur to me, let's go for, we're going to want open. Okay, so set greater than R0, where R0 is greater than 500. If there's on average 500 reagents in every centrifuge, we're going to have that to 1. And then the open, 1 is open. So we can, let's do branch greater than. If it's greater than 5,000, sorry. Where that is greater than 500, branch to export. Oh my god, can't type. Else, we're going to jump to start. Right, do that. Then we've got export. So at export, we're going to save batch to the centrifuge basic, the open as 1. And then what we're going to do is load batch into R0, from the centrifuge basic, the reagents, but the sum. What we can do up here is we can save batch to the centrifuge basic, the open as 0. So when it's up here, they're closed. They're constantly closed as it's going through. Once it hits over 500 as an average, it's going to jump to export, it's going to open them. And we're going to stay down here until the sum equals 0. Once it equals 0, it'll go back up here, it'll close the centrifuges, and then it'll start going. So whenever we start this, I'm going to say save batch, centrifuge basic, the open as 0. So if we ever start the code again, it will always just reset the centrifuges. Save batch, centrifuge basic on as 1. And then if this turns them on, the other code will just constantly be turning them off anyway if they shouldn't be on. So that's fine. So we're gonna turn the open to 1, load batch, and then we're gonna branch equal to 0, where R0 equals 0, go to start. Else you're gonna jump to export. I think that'll work. So when we're exporting, open all of the centrifuges. Then we're going to load the sum of them. As soon as they hit 0, we're going to jump to start, else we're going to cycle through export. Bada bing, bada boom. So export you, and I don't think we have to do anything with that. So they're currently on. So we're at 50%, well, we're at 58% power. So they're on. And that is obviously, well, not doing anything really, is it? This is good. And what's quite nice about this as well is that the centrifuges are feeding off this. So actually, well, yeah, this should never be an issue. Because that's always feeding from the base, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe 50% is a bit heavy. I'm not sure. But we can always change it anyway. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've automated the centrifuges. We've automated, oh, the lights. We can put that into. Let me think. That's not errored. What is this doing? I can't remember. Wait for power. So in each one, I could copy the code to load from that daylight sensor, can't I? Yeah, so if we go alias daylight sensor to D0, and then what we'll do is, oh, the daylight sensor. This is the horizontal, vertical. I wish there was just a reading day and night. Don't know what the mode is. Um, I want to go and look at the daylight sensor. Because I'm simple and the sensors seem to confuse me for some reason. I don't know why. But it's probably because I'm simple and I don't. Oh, yes, over here, isn't it? Wah, wah, wah. So, what do we got here? So, the solar angle at 90, I would say they should come on. So is 0 straight up, right? So it goes 0, 90, 180, 90, 180. And then I think it'll go minus 90, 0. Is that right? I think that's right. How are we looking in here, by the way, guys? Yeah, we've got a while to go. That's fine. You do you. Kind of need to monitor this daylight center. I want to see what happens. Grid sunlight is false. Grid sunlight? Oh, they all went off. Which means we're now at less than 50% power. Ah, question. If this is off, can I export?
Hydration critical.
Oh, I need water. I want to know if they're off, can we export from them? If we can, then I can constantly read from their on setting. And if it's off, just export. Yes, 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 yes. That's a good idea, because we may as well. The furnace is waiting.
Hunger caution.
It's not what I meant to do. Do that. Do that. We are all good. Blah 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 blah. What was I gonna do? Yes, I have to sort out my. I sorted out my thirst. I sorted out my hunger. So now to go and check on that daylight sensor. Yeah, I'm interested to know if the grid sunlight is false. If that goes to true. So I want to know is. Oh no, hang on. So grid sunlight is a separate thing. What have we got? Mode vertical horizontal. Is it the solar? No, that's on there. Solar angles on there. Activate. Could it be the activate? You know what I think this is time for? Hang on, let me check the solar angle. What are we on? 122. So I'm hoping that'll get to 180. Although it doesn't seem to be changing now. But I'm interested in the grid sunlight one anyway. So let's go and get one of the device configuration cards and just see if we can figure out how we would read from that. Right, I want to configure Radeon. Oops. Nope, what's it called? Cartridge configuration. Thank you. Excuse me. Right, you're good, you're good. Right, so you go there, go away. Yes, this is the one. Right, sun isn't up yet. We've probably got a little while to go. So on here, we don't have a grid sunlight option. So I'm hoping it's activate. Or it could be the on. On. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If the activate... What's mode? Mode is read write. But the mode is set to default. What are the different modes on the daylight sensor? Oh, okay. So we can set it to default horizontal. Oh, so you can get it to maybe read just one of them. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So I want the sun to come up. On the other hand, I don't think the solar angle got any more than 112, but that might differ depending on the time of season it is, I guess. So if I'm right, I would say anything greater, if the solar angle is greater than 90, then maybe that's all I need for the lights to come on. Maybe. Well, yeah, that helps. Whatever that is. Right, so I think we're going to get sunlight shortly. I can kind of see an orange glow. So assuming once that hits 90, I'm going to just quickly... no, I'm going to have to wait. Okay, so the vertical... Oh, well, the solar angle went below 90, and the sun still isn't up, but it's obviously coming up. So we could just use that to turn the lights on and off during the night. That's not a problem. Kind of want to know... Currently the grid sunlight is false, but I think that's like the frame that it's on, so I'm hoping in a second the grid sunlight will go to true and some other number will flick to 1, is my hope anyway. It's coming. Come on, you're so almost there. Ah, activate. Okay, so the activate is the grid sunlight. So we can read from the activate as soon as that happens. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Okay, we want to read the activate of it. Fine, let's quickly get inside. Ooh, it's hot out there. Okie dokie. So we go downstairs. What are we on power wise? 52%. We're definitely going to need more solar panels. But anyway, so what we got? Daylight sensor. So load. So we want to load from the daylight sensor. So we'll just do that here. Load into R0 from the daylight sensor. The activate. And then we can save. Oh, we need to define the lights, don't we? That would be a good idea. So we're just using the wall light. So let's grab you. Let's pause this as well. Why not? Save. We want to define outside lights to that. Save batch to the outside lights. They're on. Wait a second. We were to do that. That's going to turn them on during the day. So is there is a not, right? Not performance bitwise, not flipping each action bitwise. We don't know why. If a bit is 1, it becomes 0, and if it's 0, it becomes 1. Not R0, R0. So basically, if it's 1, turn it to 0. If it's 0, turn it to 1. So if it's on activate, that means we're turning it to 0 because it's daytime, and then we're saving back to those to be that. So I want all of those to also be here. So and that way the lights are always going to be controlled, regardless of whereabouts in the code this is. So if I get yeah, this is the power one, isn't it? So power down, export you. What's your problem? Line 9. Load. Oh yeah, you need to know what the daylight sensor is, don't you? So I need to set that to D0. I forgot. Daylight sensor. Currently 1, which means we should have light. You go there, you go there, you go there. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. So lights are currently off. Oh. Why are they flicking like that? Okay. Did something wrong. Did something wrong. The light should not be going click, clock, click, clock, click, clock. Have a look. Save batch to the on. Well, load from the daylight sensor, deactivate, flip it, do that. Why are they flicking? You know what? Let's just in case, let's rule out. So we'll change all of these to this. Let's just make sure there isn't some kind of conflict between. Right, you're not erroring. Let me quickly nip back outside. This is the only problem. Having to walk throughout the base just to try and get to my lights. I could just stop being simple and put a light on the inside. It'll be on the same network. So if I was to put a light there. Okay, so I can't hear it clicking. Oh, I won't hear it clicking because it's bloody vacuum in here. Ugh. We're gonna have to go outside. Okay, I'm gonna have a play with that because I don't know why they're doing the clicking. I don't really understand. Um. Because we're obviously in this one because the deep drills aren't on. So we are currently waiting for power. But um, maybe I should. Hmm. Ba-dum. What if you do save batch? There isn't a greater than, less than. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have a play. I'm gonna see if I can get that clicking to stop clicking. But I think that's gonna work with the lights anyway. Um, Again, another day where I've not really done much. All I've done is plug in a couple of centrifuges. We've got that going through the system. We've got it all automated. But an hour does not get you much done on Stationeers. Not in the slightest. Um, hmm. I mean, they're all obviously constantly being overridden, but... So I think they'll constantly click even when they're turned on. But yeah, I mean, I'll try and figure that out. Maybe I'll just get clever with some branching or something. Maybe load from them, see what they are. If it's what we expect it to be, then branch to it and do the thing. Else, just leave them alone. That might stop the clicking. Apart from that, deep drills are automated. Centrifuges are automated. We're now being mindful of power, which is always good. Got them connected to the furnace, so it's now possible for... I mean, I don't think I can do this. I mean, I can, but the chip is trying to override me, which is fine. If I have to come out here, I can just do this a few times. But yeah, so what's the plan next time? So we've got some basic ore processing now, so we hopefully won't have to go and do much mining, which is good. So I think before the next episode, I'm probably going to do some tidying up around. It's about time. I got the drilling platform tidied up. I'll go and just do a bit of sprucing up on the power platform. Maybe next time I should look at adding some solar panels to the power platform, so that we don't keep falling into the situation where everything over here is off because our power requirements are not being met. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Once we've got power sorted, excuse me, let me think. There's nothing stopping us. We can't move the plants across until we... You know what we could do? The greenhouse. Maybe we get that connected to a airlock inside the base. Because we'll be able to then... We don't have to go over to the other base at all once we have that set up. Give it its own look. Keep the base nil. Keep it vacuumed. Don't think there's anything in here. No, we're good. yeah, if I airlock this off, we could potentially move the crops into here. I mean, we've got a room just sat here waiting to be used, so I don't see why we don't do that. And then I can dismantle that. I can move the turbines over to our power platform, give it an extra oomph. Maybe that's a plan. But that is probably enough for now. My lights are not coming on, which means my code ain't working. Which is a relatively though, which is rather annoying. Oi, turn on. The activator of the daylight sensor should be set to 0 now. Let's go and check it. Yeah, grid light is false, so we should be flipping that, which means the light should be on. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have a play with that, see if I can get that working. Should have that working by the next episode, I should hope. But yeah. So yeah, sorry that not much has happened, but this is just kind of how it goes. At some point we will do a big move and we'll actually get some stuff done. But until next time, take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you then. Bye.